Hey guys, I was able to get the green screen thing up. I have to do some zoom in on my camera, but my camera does not want to display.
Cool. We are live. And I'm going to just test the chat real quick. The chat should end up being, it'll probably be behind Ben. But if he ever drops off, then people will be able to see the chat, assuming it works.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, so I was able to... Are you guys there?
Yep, I can hear you.
So I was able to get the camera thing to work, but for some reason it's not displaying... The Logitech thing is not showing my camera as connected. So I can't seem to zoom in or do any of the zoom functionality, so I'm trying to figure that out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there it is. There's the chat showing up behind Ben's head, which is totally fine. It's there by default. Well, folks, if you happen to be seeing this, thanks for joining us, and maybe help us share this out if you feel like it. I've got my Saturn bro, Ben, sitting on the virtual couch here with me. In the spirit of the pandemic and everything, all things virtual, we are here in the same living room virtually to play some games. So let's see.
Sounds
We're playing
good.
some Bomberman
am I
fight.
muted, or...
You're not muted, Pat. Or I can hear
Gotcha.
you. So you must be coming through.
Gotcha. I was curious. You didn't hear me talk. I wasn't sure if there's a thing that you maybe muted me by mistake.
I can totally hear you.
Gotcha.
All right, Dave, let's see how you do on this.
Yeah, I know. First thing, I'm just gonna try to share this to Facebook. Facey space.
The facey space.
I should have had this done. I really should have had this set ahead of time, but bear with us, folks. So here we go. Cool. That's on our Facebook page, and then I'll try to share that out. So I was fortunate enough to have Ben be able to join me today, which is super rad. He's normally the busiest Shiro, I would say. Either he or Peter. You guys could on any day take each other for being the most busy.
Oh man, yeah. Peter definitely is pretty busy too. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean he's got school and everything like that going on, but so Ben, you cannot hear the video, right? You can't hear the actual stream. You can just hear me through Discord, right?
Yeah, that's correct. But
right.
That's okay. I can hear you. I can hear Pat.
Nice.
And but that's all right. I know this game very well.
Good. Okay then. Let's see here. I'll share this to my page real quick. Publish.
Yeah, so I was able to get my green screen chroma thing going if you want to patch me in or something. Or if it's not enough room, that's cool too.
Well, like I say, you want to sit on Ben's lap?
I'm with whatever.
Whoa,
Actually,
what just happened to the chat? Okay. Well, clocked it is in the chat.
Something just happened right here.
Yeah, I know. It's like the size of it changed. but I don't recall changing it. So, oh, maybe, you know what? That's what it is. Hold on a second. I have to fix this. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties.
Interesting technical difficulties,
Technical
right there.
All right, it's okay. I can fix it. I'm just going to change the size of the font to something a little smaller. So it's not like, it's not a big deal. It'll just...
That's fair. I'll go check on the video, stuff.
There we go.
Looking good, Pat?
Yep. Unfortunately, my thing was not, my green screen holder did not come in time, so I had to rig it to a fan. I do not know why it said it was coming here on Wednesday, but it said it hadn't even shipped yet, so.
You know, it's probably delays with the weather. Weather is really killing deliveries right now.
Ben, did you just drop off?
No, I just disappeared.
You disappeared. What on earth is going on?
Uh-oh.
It's okay. It's okay. Did you show up again?
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so it totally has something to do with Windows. Like Windows 10 and OBS and like how it's capturing. If I could figure out how to capture the source like on a more like Inception level maybe, but like right now it's just capturing what it sees on the window. And so if I mess around with my windows, you know, trying to like staple a window or like trying to like tape a window to the side, you know, and do that whole split window thing, it just borks it. So this is technical difficulties, folks. This is what happens when you try to push the envelope. Okay, but
to the best of us.
That's what we're doing here. We're trying to like see what we can get away with. So let's just test again. Make sure that's working, and then I promise I won't.
We're getting better at this, though. I can promise you guys that. We're figuring out some.
I have an idea. You could probably put me over Ben's shoulder.
Yeah,
right behind him.
That would be squeezing. That would really be squeezing it. Let me see here. People are like, play the game. No. Let me just see here. I've got Pat. So the thing is, I can't focus. That's the problem. Is I don't think I can key in. I don't think I can add more than one of you because I can't focus on one window frame. You know what I'm saying? I can only focus on.
You can duplicate it, so you can like duplicate the, duplicate and have it, because that's what I do for the other one.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it for now, but if Ben hops off, then I'll put you in the hot seat. I'm just going to do two people on the couch, unless I try to make the TV smaller and everything like that. But I think that that's just too complicated. So we'll definitely make it happen next time. And I'm just checking. Okay, so let's hop into this game and play some game here. We've got story mode config, just making sure. Okay, so 99, normal. I'll leave it on normal. I might need to change it to easy. We'll see.
I mean, it can get pretty brutal.
Yeah. Oh, can it? I've played this thing like once or twice. Yeah, so clocked it was like, if anything, U.S. Saturn fans learned is patience a long time ago. We can wait for your setup. So I'm just going to launch into the story. I'll launch into the story mode here. I'm going to go with Bomberman. I have a lot of choices, but I'm just going to go with Bomberman for now. No handicap. Jabba! And this is actually a disc. This is a retail disc. Even though I do have a satiator in this Saturn, I am not playing this from a satiator.
Oh, I apologize. I am blocking the screen here. I'm going to move.
Oh no,
for a second,
no, it's
just
totally
because-
it's cool.
There we
Actually,
go.
I'll just delete that. I'll just leave that.
Oh
out.
no, it's okay. It's okay.
As long
I
as-
find
as-
it amusing that I'm blocking the chat. So it's
Well-
okay. It's on the wall as well. So
Yeah. The thing is, if I didn't have somebody with me, I would want that there. But like, if you guys
Right.
can read the chat, then we'll take care of all the comments, and that way nobody gets kind of forgotten.
Sure, absolutely.
Random chibi Japanese talk that I don't understand. So
I think Peter is coming along with his understanding of kanji, though.
oh yeah. Oh, I have a pretty good understanding of most of the, like, the kana and katakana, but my kanji is bad. I'm not. I've been so out of practice for a while, but oh, he got away.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good.
I'm
good.
not making any promises about how long this stream is going to last either, because my as most people know by now, like, I stream during my daughter's nap, and it basically is up to. Oh, I got knocked out. Oh no, he's got the backwards thing going on me. Ah, darn it. There we go. Let's get out of here before. All right. Okay, we'll have to try that again.
Almost. You came real close on that one.
Really close. Yeah, no, I have done better. I have done better on this, but all right, hold on a second. All right. I hope we don't have to sit through this again.
Hey, guess who's joined us?
Who's joined us? I can't see.
That would be Sam.
Oh, is Sam, are you in there?
Yeah, I'm here now, apparently.
Apparently. Cool.
I can't get Discord to work on my damn computer. I got a JavaScript error, so I'm probably going to have to delete the whole thing and go and swipe all the old shit and then re-download it.
How are you? Wait,
Oh,
are you
that
on your phone?
sucks.
Is that it? You're on your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I'm on the middle of working on a project in Premiere, so it takes an hour to get Premiere to load up. So I'm not dealing with that right now.
I gotcha.
So are we live right now?
We are live.
Yep, we're live.
We are live.
What?
Live on YouTube.
Unless-
And he's doing good.
I don't know if I would say I'm doing good. I mean, I should be. No, I'm not doing.
Yeah, no, you're doing fine. You're doing
Oh,
fine.
I gotta
Just
get
around
on the
that
horse.
corner.
I gotta get on the
You-
horse.
you
There we
got-
go. Now I'm
Do
faster.
it. You got it. There you go.
Oh no, he's gonna blast me.
No, he's fine. No, he's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, give him a foot. Oh, yeah. Wait. Okay.
I got it. I don't know how far behind
All right.
you are on. So if you were watching the stream, I imagine you would be like 5 seconds behind. But since you're watching on a virtual camera in OBS, I would imagine you're at least a little bit closer to.
I
where I
switched
am.
between which one I was watching because I was first watching the Discord, which is live, which is what you're doing immediately.
Right.
But then I watched what you were doing on YouTube, which was delayed because it was a bigger screen.
Oh, right.
And so that was the delayed, and so yeah.
You can't make my camera full screen?
Yes, I guess I could. I was not paying attention.
I'm gonna scooch over.
There we go. Full screen. Done.
Cool.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna have to dip out for a second. I got a neighbor who just rolled up on a four-wheeler, so.
Okay, no worries.
Sounds good. See you, Sam.
All right, see
All
ya.
right, be back in a bit.
All right.
Where did Pat go? Pat, are you still there? Did he just leave?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you're there. Okay.
Yeah, he was out for a bit and then he came back in.
Yeah.
I had to take down
Okay.
all the green screen stuff.
I didn't even know you were trying to put that up. Like I thought
Yeah.
I thought we gave up on that when
No,
Ben said that he could
I had
do
the
it.
fan thing, and it's like
I don't think. See, even under ideal circumstances, I don't think I can do more than. I don't think I can do more than one person on the couch. But maybe if I just did the gameplay footage, right? And I didn't have the CRT.
I was just like so frustrated with the situation. I just tore it down. I was like,
no worries.
No.
When you have it working, and also the thing is, it has to be. Oh, please get him! Please get him! Come on.
Yeah, I have to actually clean it
so
off now because I got it on the fan. There's like a bunch of dirt on it and stuff. So
Oh,
probably should
okay.
dust my fan a little bit more than once in a while.
What's up, Dad72? And what's up, Stuart Stapleton?
Also, I think Facebook changed the way they share stuff again. It's impossible to, like every time you share it, it removes all the share and like buttons after you hit the share on there.
Oh no!
So I don't know what's going on with that.
So Facebook is just not playing nice anymore.
Yeah, it used to be where you can multi-tag groups, and they got rid of that, and now it's single groups, and now you share once, and then it removes the share button. You have to refresh the page to share it again.
Oh, that's weird.
Hey, Clocked It. How's it going?
What am I playing against right now? Like, what does this character look like?
He looks like almost like a hammerhead or something.
Yeah, he's some kind of machinery or something. And with a hook on his head. You can't see that, but here, I'll change the view. He's like he reminds me of like the Brave Little Toaster or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Oh man, that's showing our age.
Okay.
All right. See what you got. Oh, be careful slipping around that. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, is this slippery? I couldn't tell.
No. It's just that he was waiting for you to come around that corner to throw the bomb.
Come on, get him. Lock him in there. Oh.
Oh, that was so close. Oh.
I can't move.
Oh God. Oh.
Well, we both. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. He got me. I keep
Yeah,
getting.
I think it was when you were holding the big. Yeah.
Ben, hold everybody over. You might have to like chat in front of the screen for a second because I keep getting a call from the same number and there's like a voicemail, so it could be my work. So just hold on a second,
Yep.
okay? Just
All
gonna
right.
mute my
Sounds
web.
good. All right, so let's see what everybody's doing on the chat right now. Anybody? Okay, let's see. Dad72, does anybody know if the homebrew community has made anything for Saturn yet?
Yeah, of
All
course.
right,
We made a whole video
oh.
of it.
Oh, absolutely. We have homebrews. We got like Pat has mentioned. Go for it, Pat.
Oh yeah, we have 2 videos we did a live stream of for the Saturn Game Dev competition. It's on our YouTube page. I think it's the last couple of videos we made. We did 2 streams, one with me and one with Dave, and we went over the gaming competition. So it should be Saturn Extreme Saturn 26th anniversary game live stream, whatever. So we did 2 of those. So go ahead and watch those if you want to check out some of the live stream stuff. We even talked to some of the developers about it too. So that was kind of fun.
Yeah, and aside from the homebrews, you also have the fan translations that have been coming in. Everything from Police Knots and Lunar. We've got Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. All these different fan translations that have been coming in. Shout out to Trekkies and other translators that have been doing a fantastic job on the scene. These have been wonderful, great. Can't say enough good things about them. So the Saturn community has been coming up in a big renaissance as of late, and it's been a really wonderful thing to get into because over the years, a lot of people have been introduced into the system, and so there's so many good stuff about the Saturn that, a lot of people just don't know about. And so it's just a treasure trove of hidden gems, and it's really just a lot of fun to find something unique that nobody has ever experienced before.
Was it just like someone driving a car? It's probably better than what I could have understood of them. Probably 0. That happened to me a couple times. Like, there's this guy who's like driving in a car, and I hear him like moaning as he's like driving down the freeway. Is weird. Momdu. His new name's Momdu. I demand that you change your name.
Right. Thank you. Clocked it. I could have spent the rest of the... So you guys didn't get the joke, but I got like a butt dial by some Hispanic
Dave,
guy.
muted, by the way, no one can hear you.
Shut up, Pat.
Thanks for letting us know he was muted. That would have been he could have been like rolled with it and then just complete silence, and we would have heard Dave and then just nobody else. And it would have been just a really entertaining, like, one-way conversation. That could have been really interesting for a little while there.
Yeah. I'm sure it would have been.
Yeah. I'm making concerned about this green screen situation. I need to figure out a way to hang this thing.
Well,
like,
yeah.
And
you also need to be able to, like, kind of recline for the couch thing to work. Otherwise, you'll look like you're, like, right... it can't look like you're sitting at your desk, but... Anyway, this is just for anybody who's just tuning in and wondering like what the hell is going on here. Sam, the SSG, who hopped in and then he hopped out. He told me that he had this idea that he would like somebody to simulate like a couch, gameplay session with friends, but in a stream, And so since we're all remote and we're all, basically doing virtual everything else, I just figured why not? I'm going to try to make that happen. And we have an Uplink convention coming up this Saturday. So the Shiro members are all going to be on Uplink from 10 a.m. Pacific to 12 p.m. Noon Pacific, or 1 to 3 Eastern. And we got our green screens going on and everything so that we're ready for this thing, And I just figured I got to put this green screen to use as much as I can to make it pay itself off, all $20 that I spent on Amazon. So it wasn't expensive, and it's just been, I don't know, I'm just finally coming around to like getting the whole green screen thing going. I don't know why I took so long. But Pat knows.
I would mind like last week, and I was hoping that it'd be in, but because all these winter storms, it's like delayed completely.
Pat knows, like early days of Shiro and everything, I was streaming with a mirror. Like I was streaming on my desk, and I didn't even have a screen, like a game capture. I just had a CRT monitor, and I just pointed my phone at the monitor, and then I put a mirror in the background. I guess I just put a mirror in the background, and that's how you would see my face. So it was really janky.
Everything's janky.
Everything was janky back then, but we did it. You did what you could. Oh, no. I will say this, it gets, with the isometric view, I love the 3D graphics and the isometric view, but I'm not going to lie, it gets kind of hard to recognize.
Judge placement.
Yeah, placement, exactly. Like where everything is, because it just gets it gets to be like a huge cluster F, if you know what I mean. And I mean, that's Bomberman anyway, like that's what happens in Bomberman, in 2D Bomberman. So, it's just, imagine that, but even like 10 times worse with the isometric. Sometimes I just get confused about what I'm actually looking at. But why Why is this guy not coming after me? I didn't set it on easy. Oh, cheap.
That was pretty cheap. He just like stood there just for a moment for it to just right at the last
Yeah,
moment.
I'm trying to like
Fake out.
This AI man is like.
Oh geez, you just had a cattail go past your screen.
Oh yeah, he has. Sorry about
Cats.
sorry about the cat comment earlier. Oh no! Oh man.
You're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay for now. Man, this is I think I usually play this on easy mode. I'm not gonna lie. I think I do, because this is a lot harder on normal.
Oh, you're done.
What was who's playing Shinobi X? Oh, I guess Mamdu is. Mamdu. Stuart Stapleton says,
Okay.
I occasionally have trouble with the D-pad directions and the isometric view in this game, usually when I'm panicking. And that's me right now, is I'm just panicking because, like, I'm trying to read the comments. I'm trying to, like, I'm just surprised that I was even able to make this stream work. And so, like, I haven't actually, like, prepared myself to play this game. But I told Anthony in our Discord, Night of Dragon, because he was saying he doesn't really like this game. And I definitely agree that it's not like, you know, it doesn't hold a candle to Saturn Bomberman, like regular old Saturn Bomberman. But I said, you know, I feel like going with a game like this because I feel like the stakes are low. You know, it's not you know, people don't have like huge expectations. You know, for example,
Run.
Yeah. Chaz Picardi, he did like the epitome of a Panzer Dragoon Saga stream where he like 100%ed the whole thing live. And so like I would never even bother trying to do that game live now because it's already been done as good as it can. And I feel like people have expectations with that game, so like I would
Shit.
I've
right.
got the backwards thing going on me. Like
Okay.
all my
All right,
controls
Okay.
all my controls are backwards.
Sorry, I'm backseat driver.
Yeah, no. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
All right.
If you have any like hints for me or tips, let me know. 'Cause
Okay.
Yeah.
Something I just noticed about this game when it zooms into an arena.
Oh, we
and
both
also
died.
when you die.
We both died.
Right, okay. Do you know what this game reminds me of when you die and when it zooms into an arena? Final Fantasy Tactics.
Does it really? Oh, yeah. Yes, because it's also got that isometric grid thing going on.
The isometric zoom in, the zoom out, and all of that, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, no, I can see it. I can definitely see it. Oh, man. Okay, guys, here goes. I have beaten this game before, I promise you. And it's actually not a very long game either. It's like...
Okay.
I just gotta get...
Dave, you've got this.
I gotta get good.
Okay.
But if I keep dying, I'm totally shameless. Like, I'll put it on easy, no problem. You know, because that's the only way I may get through. We'll see.
Okay, alright, there you go.
Get him, come on.
Right.
He jumped over it.
Yeah.
He jumped over it. It was like he's
yeah.
teasing me.
Okay, now play it right there. Okay. Alright.
It's like he's teasing me.
Nope.
Oh, there's a horse. There's a horse. I'm gonna get on the horse.
There you go. That's awesome. Okay. You are at super advantage with that horse right now.
I know. I'm hoping to keep him. Oh. Come on, I've got him. I've got him on the run here. Oh, get out of the way. Dude, if I could just...
just one more hit and he's gone. Yeah, right there. Done. Do it. And...
No!
Oh! Okay. Come on.
Oh, no. Come on. Oh, yeah, he knocked himself out. Yes! He KO'd
Got
himself.
him. Awesome.
Cool. You're still awake, Mamdou? I thought you were going to sleep. Thank you, Stuart. You're a little behind, but yes, thank you for letting me know that I got this. I did it.
All right, Stuart. I occasionally have trouble with the D-pad directions in the isometric view. Yes, okay. I have trouble with isometric and D-pads. That goes back to like the Qbert days, because like Qbert was like isometric angled, and the D-pad is like up and down, left, right, and so like with Qbert, left and right meant diagonal direction, whatever, and so it was really weird and hard to get used to. So I understand your pain. It's really weird.
No kidding.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay.
Poor Ben.
That's the only comment.
You're crackling and popping like a bowl of Rice Krispies. But yeah, like I don't know. There's a good video that I will share with you online from a dude that does a lot of streaming, right? And he said there's some kind of app that you can download. There's a Windows app that's free that you can download that will like test your entire system for latency, for audio latency, find it, and then tell you how to troubleshoot it.
Great.
It is. It looks awesome.
Because I'm supposed to have the fastest internet in the United States.
It's not really the speed of your internet. It's probably the USB port you're using.
All right, Dave. Why are you already dead?
Because I was paying too much attention to the talking about your about your audio.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I think that's the big problem is the just the USB port, because I had to put mine to USB 3.1 to be able to get no latency and popping on mine.
I wonder if that's part of it. I've got
what did you do, Pat?
What I figured out what the issue was, that the USB port really determines it. So like when I put it in a USB 2 port, I'm just crackling and popping like crazy. But if it's a USB 3.1 port, it doesn't do that.
Yeah, so my mic is going into a tiny little like USB-C Thunderbolt port or whatever. I basically made sure that my audio is going into my fastest port. My camera, I think, incidentally, is going into like a USB 2 port, and it doesn't matter, you know. But the audio
that may be key.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, and Clocked It said, I'm sure you get asked these questions all the time, but out of interest, if there was one game from the PS1 that you would have loved to have on the Saturn, what game would it have been? On the PS1. On the Saturn. Well, I know Sam would say RE2. I would probably say Parasite Eve.
Yes.
I would love a Parasite Eve. Or I would love to have had a load of Squaresoft games on the Saturn, but I would have loved Parasite Eve on the Saturn. Probably is my answer. But I mean, Ghost in the Shell was awesome too, and I can imagine that being on Saturn. What is
Twisted Metal 2?
Twisted Metal. I have a guilty confession. I never got into the Twisted Metal games.
Twisted Metal is twisted garbage.
To this day, Twisted Metal and Burnout are complete blind spots for me. If I played them
out on Twisted Metal.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh no, I'm backwards.
Oh, I was just saying, got totally burnt out on Twisted Metal.
Burnt out?
On Twisted Metal.
On Twisted Metal. No, I never really played Twisted Metal other than like a demo disc, like PlayStation Underground or whatever that was. And get that guy, get him. Okay. No, I'm almost dead and he's still alive. Dang it. Come on.
Okay, on this one, try to push him into the pit, drop a lot of bombs.
Oh, push him into the pit. So stay up on top?
Yeah, stay up on top, push him into the pit.
Hold on a second. I'm reading Dad72's comment. I bought one of those wireless Saturn controllers from Retrobit. Curious if you guys had the problem I've had with mine and the game Bug. It's like the buttons have been remapped with Bug. I have not. Two problems I've had with the Retrobit wireless controllers. Problem A, and this is something I hear a lot of people say, is if you push too hard, maybe you're playing like a fighting game and you're really going at it. I've heard some people say that they've broken their D-pad because your D-pad sits, let's see if I can, the D-pad sits on, this is a wired controller actually, but the D-pad sits on top of the shell, and then the actual part that pushes the membrane sits underneath the shell. And like that snaps, sometimes people have said. It hasn't happened to me, but I've seen it happen with enough folks that I think that it's a real issue. And then the other thing is that it's 2.4 gigahertz, which is fast and almost has no latency when it's connected. But it's the getting connected part. So, for example, if you turn your Saturn on and you hold down the L button, you guys may know it does things like get you into the memory manager right away. But because it has to sync, it takes time to sync. Operations like that require really early input don't work. And there was an issue with XL2's Hell Slave, where you need a controller plugged in when the game boots up for it to not just freak out on you. At least it was happening with my system, and I figured out some way. I don't remember how I figured it out, but by putting a wired controller in, the game booted up fine. But by having the retro bit plugged in, it takes too much time to sync when the game is booting up, so the game thinks that there's no controller inserted, and it basically just gives you a black screen and doesn't boot fully. So there are some games out there that have issues with the controller input needing to be registered like from boot up. And that's an issue, I think. Anyway, that's my take on those. I needed to pause the game in order to be able to speak knowledgeably on that without just losing my shit here.
Fair enough.
But yeah. Oh no. Oh, come on. Parasite is a good choice.
Karoka said official IR controller for the win. Okay, the infrared controller, the trouble with those is you have to constantly point them directly at the receiver. And so I've had a pair of those. And as long as nothing is in blocking the receiver, then you're good to go. Or if you don't get complacent and forget that, you don't sit Indian style or put your leg in front of it or something like that, then you're fine. But the moment that something blocks that path, then you just lose transmission. And then you're like, oh crap! And you lift the remote up and you're pointing it directly at it. And
I have a fix for that. Sit in a room full of mirrors, and the IR light will like bounce everywhere.
This is true.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm actually going to make this easy. I know I'm bad, but I'm just gonna. I haven't ran out of time, so I don't think I have a problem with that. But I am gonna make it easy because I just want to be able to show you guys.
Time, Dave.
I always run out of time.
Every time.
Yeah, no. Well, hopefully people know by now that they don't come to my stream for like good gameplay. They come to my stream to shoot the shit and just talk video games,
Right.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so if you really want to
position, sorry.
What's up?
I just want to know how my I guess on your end how my position the camera looks for the lighting.
Let me switch over to.
Well, no, I just meant for Ben. Because I don't want I just meant just feedback on that. We'd probably do it later on that one though.
Yeah, so like where Pat is right now, and the 3/4 camera angle looks really good, because that's exactly what I need in order to sit you on the couch. Is like a green screen behind you, and then like a 3/4 camera angle, so that we're like kind of both looking at the monitor. But yeah, I actually think that's great. That will work.
I'll talk more about it later on for other things, but. Yeah, I just want to make sure when I get that green screen, I'll have to figure a way to put that up somewhere.
Okay, so should I choose somebody else then? For like choose the penguin maybe? Or I thought I saw something that looked like Ai.
Ooh, yeah, go for the penguin. Penguin looks like a good fun one.
Okay, and these are like the little bad guys, the little bad robot. Yeah, I'll choose the penguin. Why not? It's Pengu Junior. I think that's what it said. Okay. And there he goes. I keep getting calls from numbers I don't recognize.
More telemarketers again.
More spoofers. Yeah, more spoofers.
I
actually called the
extend
FCC.
your warranty on your vehicle.
I know, right? No, sometimes it's just sometimes you'll get calls from numbers that are like a number you recognize or a number that's close to what you recognize, and it's just a spoof, you know.
Yeah, that happens to me sometimes. I put myself on the do not call list.
Yeah. But does that work?
I almost
though?
said
I did that too, but
yeah, for the most part, I only get like maybe one or two, one call like maybe every other day. That's wrong.
Oh, Wipeout 3, Dad72 said Wipeout 3. That's a good choice, and that would work.
That is a great choice.
I mean, if it had Psygnosis, they could have gotten it to work. Don't know that it would have looked as good as the PlayStation version, and I'm probably going to get slayed from Saturn fans. But I mean, as much as a Saturn fanboy as I am, I think that the Wipeout games looked really, really good on the PlayStation.
Fair enough.
With the way that the Saturn draws 3D graphics, I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see.
F-Zero was the much better series.
Say what?
F-Zero was the much better series.
Oh, I disagree. F-Zero is great.
Watch out, going that way. Oh, yeah, good. You almost got whacked with that.
F-Zero is great, but I don't think it's the better series. Definitely not.
I mean, I think I prefer the gameplay. I just wish they had more F-Zero games.
I really wish they did too. F-Zero on the GameCube is just amazing. Oh, I did. That was easy.
Yeah, I was
really
watching
easy.
I was watching the Nintendo live stream with a couple friends, and they were all saying how they're okay. When are they gonna announce F-Zero Switch? Like, there's a guy that always says that. He's just dying for it, but he hasn't had a game since 2005, so he's got to have something.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so tired of all these like HD, this HD, that HD, and like
Thank you.
In 5 years from now, it'll be this 4K and that 4K.
Yeah, the 4K,
they'll just be remaking them in 4K,
Yeah.
Because
I almost am glad that they came out with all these HD remasters this last generation, because that means that they can't do it now because we've already done it.
Right. I just want them to make new good games. Like, stop living in the past. Like, if I want to play these games, I'm going to play them on the original hardware. But what I really want is like new good games. Instead of trying to just make the same crap over and over again.
Speaking of the new games, I heard that new one, the Balan Wonderland, actually is pretty bad.
That's what I heard too. But then again, I am not surprised. I didn't want to say anything, but okay, like, people were expecting it to be like another Nights. Was Billy Hatcher another Nights? No. Was Nights Journey into Dreams? Was that another Nights? No, it wasn't. It's almost impossible. Oh, what's the other one that he did on the Wii U?
Rodea.
No, it was a good game, but it was no Nights. And it's like everybody's holding it up. Every new game that he does, they're holding it up to that kind of like, I guess that kind of bar, and it's
standard in the bar, yeah.
And the thing is, Nights was like a perfect storm. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just Yuji Naka. Yeah, it was his engine, and it was his like, it was his kind of like tech behind it. But I mean, it was Naoto Oshima, and it was like all of the research they did and the Carl Jung stuff and everything like that. It was just a perfect storm of a game. Yeah. And even some people don't even like Nights. You know what I'm saying? So
I think it's more just the game. The game, it wasn't like compared to Nights. When I've seen, I heard the game's just pretty not that great. It's a lot of glitches and stuff. There's a lot of issues with it.
Oh, I just heard a lot of people are just, it fell short of their expectations, or they were just kind of.
Well, no. A lot of it I heard just a lot of programs, a lot of issues. The gameplay's not that fun.
And I mean,
I think a lot of people that expect it to be Nights is kind of dumb. Yeah. I mean,
you can't catch lightning in a bottle twice unless you're Kojima or something like that. I don't
know. Yuji Naka struck it a few times.
This is true. That I keep forgetting. Like PSO was like arguably better than Nights. I mean, if you consider how much more accessible it was, like more people probably loved and enjoyed PSO because it's just that accessible. And what it did was amazing stuff that it did. I even really like Burning Rangers quite a lot, even though other people seem to think that it's overrated.
I like Burning Rangers. That's a fun one.
I don't really think Burning Rangers is rated, much less overrated. Like, people just don't really give it that much time of day, so I really wouldn't call it overrated.
I think there's a fun charm to it.
Yeah.
If you like Burning Rangers, have you tried the Fireman on Super Nintendo, or actually Super Famicom, technically?
I have not. Never
What
even
about
heard
that?
of
What
it.
about that one fighter light game that they had in the arcades?
Yeah,
If you guys remember
it's
that one.
basically it's a a put out the fire type game, but it's for the Super Famicom. And it was pretty interesting, a lot of fun, not bad. But obviously, Burning Rangers was better, but it was just something that came out earlier.
Fair enough.
I'll tell you though, Burning Rangers, it's one of the, oh man, I killed myself, or at least I did damage to myself. Burning Rangers, it's like the graphics, but it's also the music and like the style to it. I wouldn't say it's style over substance. I would just say that it's just one of those Sonic Team games that just has so much style. It's like dripping in style that that it's like I'll just take it, if anything, just for the style, Like, because it's just that kind of game.
No, I know what you mean.
They don't make them like that anymore, They just don't make games like that anymore.
What about you guys in the chat? Have any of you guys played any of these like Burning Rangers? What did you guys think of them?
I'm keeping my headphones off just in case, so I can hear her if she cries. I think I heard, like, I'm hearing phantom cries now. I'm hearing them when they don't even exist.
I think that's just me. But
Would
no,
you say that's you, Pat?
I think it's just me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the whole 1 year thing, and then I can hear her.
Yeah, it looks like some other comments. Let's see what we got here. Dad says, I do agree Wipeout games look sharper on PlayStation. Saturn fan here too, but I think they have always been controlled better on Saturn.
Oh yeah, you know what? I agree with that, because the Saturn D-pad, if we're just talking to like digital control, the Saturn D-pad feels so much better. The original Wipeout, the first Wipeout, I felt like was harder on the Saturn. Like it was just really like, it looked great, it ran great, but it felt harder to me, the difficulty level. But once you really get into it, I would say I have to agree with you, because the Saturn D-pad just feels so good. It controls really well. But I don't know, I feel like the turns would come up on you faster in the Saturn version. Or maybe that's just in my head, but I was so used to playing it on the PlayStation that I probably got spoiled, and then trying to play it on the Saturn was a different experience.
Was it a good experience though?
It was a good experience, yes. I really do enjoy Wipeout on the Saturn. But
Let's see, this says
oh, go ahead.
Burning
Ben.
Rangers is a classic through and through. Yeah. Sorry. I'm just being funny. Burning Rangers is a Saturn classic through and through. And I won't hear anything else said about it. Being there at the time, seeing those lighting effects, receiving emails from survivors, amazing. That's
the emails. The emails are great, Some of them are even like a little iffy. So some of the emails that you would get are almost like sexually suggestive. I seem to recall. But yeah, there's just so much cool stuff going on with that game. I don't care, and I don't care what people say if they're like, oh, this game's overrated. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not gonna stop talking about it. I'm not gonna stop talking about Sonic R either. It's the music is great, the graphics are great. Like, Burton did an amazing job programming that game, and I don't care if it's hard for some people to control. Just get good, right? Because Sonic R is so much fun when you can figure out how to get those controls working for you. You're supposed to jump. You're supposed to do a lot of jumping in Sonic R. People think they have to like stay on the course, and like I hardly ever stay on the course. I almost go everywhere but the course, and that's how you do it, Skip.
Yeah, thankfully we got stuff like the Satiator. I think the Burning Range is up to like $600 now.
Oh man, Clocked It said, what did you just say, Pat?
I said I'm glad that stuff like the Satiator exists, because Burning Raiders is like $600 now.
No kidding. no kidding. Oh my God, that game just a couple years ago was only like $199. It was like breaking 200 just a couple years ago when we started the podcast, and now what have we done, man? We've
just
I always,
the pandemic.
I always feel
and
partially
people want
responsible, but yeah, you're right. It is the pandemic to an extent,
To be fair, we never really talked much about Burning Rangers on the podcast.
I want to read Clocked It. Sonic R is the 3D Sonic game that yes. Okay, I've said this a lot, and I totally agree. They always say, "Oh, we didn't get a 3D Sonic game." Yes, we did. It's Sonic R, because Sonic R, what did people think Sonic R was? They thought it was a Mario Kart clone, and that's not what it was. You could say that it was, it's a racing game, and that it kind of, there are some similarities with Mario Kart, but I feel like that's what a lot of people were holding it to. And honestly, like, if you really get into Sonic R and you explore everything that there is to explore, you start to realize, like, this is kind of like what a Sonic game would be if Sonic had his own game. It would have a racing element, it would be basically like a racing game, But I really do think that Sonic World on the Sonic Jam compilation was an amazing proof of concept from Sonic Team. And if they could have paired that kind of platforming with Sonic R, they could have made like the perfect Sonic game on the Saturn. But even that said, people don't accept that Sonic R is like a 3D Sonic game. They just kind of like judge it as a racing game that they can't figure out how to control. Okay, that's me. I'm off my soapbox. I just had to agree with Clocked It on that.
I agree with you on that. It's kind of like it's a racing game that has Sonic in it rather than it's a Sonic game for the Saturn.
Right. And the thing is expectations are huge. Like, if you go in, okay, like Mario Kart is I just have to die here because I cannot get out of this hole to save my life. Okay, Mario Kart is an amazingly good controlling game. Like, the drifting, everything is just so fine-tuned on it. It's classic, right? It'll go down in history as classic, right? And so it's like, if people go into the game with that expectation, the second they start slipping around on the track, immediately they feel disappointed, right? But with Sonic R, the whole thing is you gotta jump, and you've got to kind of almost platform as you're going through it. You will slip and slide if you try to like stay on the course, but if you kind of just go with the flow of where you're sliding, and you kind of just go in that direction, you'll end up finding like all the secret ruins and stuff like that. You'll end up finding a lot of the stuff in the background. You'll end up enjoying the game a lot more, and you'll do better at it because you'll realize that the best path is not a straight line. In other words, it's the best path is not staying on the course, basically.
Yeah, here's a question I thought was interesting. Any thoughts on running the Saturn through an M Classic?
I actually don't have one. Does any of us have one?
Nope.
Are they saying? Chris? Are you saying for this stream, or just like for the purposes of my?
I think he just meant in general. Any thoughts on running it?
I've seen people do it. Honestly, like for me, I'm just using XRGB2 out to a frame grabber. And I'm doing like an integer scale. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to change the scaling. Hold on a second. Game capture.
Yeah.
I forgot to change that to area. Go ahead.
Yeah, personally, I don't know. I've seen videos of the M Classic and stuff, and to me it looks like it's barely perceivable, or it seems more placebo-esque. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I've tried looking at videos, analyzing it, but I think my eyes are just too bad to tell the difference.
I mean, I've seen...
for me...
Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, see, I get a little OCD for things like this. So I'm actually running through a kind of like this like homemade patch cable that is kind of similar to that cable that, what's that company that does those custom cables?
HD Retrovision?
HD Retrovision, thank you. And so I've got basically one of those, and I use a Genesis to Saturn adapter that they actually made for my own custom cable that I built for that. And so that's really kind of what I do, and the quality is really good. So that's that's what I'm running through, and I've always been curious about the adapter that the classic, but I haven't bought one yet. But since I'm real just hardcore about getting like the highest quality, I've always been curious about getting one. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Is that does it really give you the best quality? Like I've watched videos comparing, and I can't. Like personally, I can't tell the difference. Like maybe that's just me, but I like just can't see the difference in the quality.
I know the guys over in My Life in Gaming actually do like the comparison videos, like back and forth between like with and without.
I could see it on their videos.
They do really good comparison videos of like all these different captures, and so I like checking them out when I want to know like the effect of certain pieces of hardware.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Like on their videos, when you have it at 1080p 60 and you're zooming in on their videos, I definitely can see it then. But I mean, I just don't know. I guess the real answer is I can't answer your question because I haven't used it. I've never seen one in real life. I haven't bought one, so I haven't tested it out. And I couldn't speak knowledgeably about it. I just know I'm going directly into like a professional CRT monitor, and it looks as amazing as it possibly could. Like XRGB2 adds no lag. It gives me a flickerless image, and it's going VGA basically into this monitor. And the colors and the refresh rate on this monitor are amazing. So it's just, I wouldn't personally consider it because I just don't need it. But for folks that are using it on a big LCD, or like a newer flat panel, that's probably something that they would have to consider. That and a retro tink, like a combination of that and a retro tink is what I see a lot of people do.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like things that are plug and play ish, that kind of just feel plug and play versus like stuff you have to tweak with constantly. I used to 10 years ago, I was so into like tweaking every little setting and everything like that, so something like a XRGB mini with all the menus and stuff and all the settings that you can get dialed in would have been just like right up my alley. But I ended up going with the XRGB2 because it's just so much more like plug and play. There are less options, of course, but it just gives me exactly what I need. So that's what worked best for me. But yeah, I mean, like for a lot of folks, the best option is just going RGB into a PVM or something like that. If you can afford it, or if you can find one cheap,
Yeah, but I mean, nowadays I think it's probably better just to get like a transcoder or some of those component cables and just find a CRT that has the component input.
True, like the what HD Retrovision cables you're talking about?
Yeah.
I was really surprised. I was watching Nick, so Pandemonium, right? Our Shiro bro Nick, he uses S Video, and I have to say, like, I think it actually looks really good. Like it just speaks to the fact that S Video is such an improvement over composite. That beyond that, yes, RGB, the color accuracy is going to be better, But as far as like clarity goes, S Video looks really good. So, even folks who are considering that, oh, whoa. We got a couple of big bombs going off there.
There you go.
Whoa, okay. All right. What now?
Oh, yep. Oh,
I know,
yep,
right?
Don't you hate it when the item pickups kind of like the icon blocks your view?
Yes, that's kind of what just happened. We both died, but when we both die, they still counted against me. I'm like, come on, we're both dead. It should be like a freebie.
So one of the things that I like to do is, each one of your consoles, like you'll choose between like S-Video, composite, component, HDMI, whatever. You'll want to kind of group up and figure out what are you going after, for those consoles. And most of the time, a console can only go up to a certain thing. And my baseline for most of my consoles is component. And that's basically what I try to get them to. I don't, even if they have an S-video option or if they composite option or whatever, I try to just get them to component, and that way all my connectivity is just real simplified. I can just hook everything component up to my system, and it's real easy for me to hook everything up that way.
What are you outputting on? Like, what are you displaying on?
So my display is typically, I have a monitor that has a component input. It's a special input that I have an adapter box that just goes component modified over to a DVI input. It's a converter box, basically.
I gotcha.
And then for the actual TV, when I'm playing games on my TV, it's just a receiver that has a component input. So that's what I do over there. And you got it.
I got it. I'm glad. I'm glad that this is working. The OBS virtual camera didn't used to exist, but in the latest releases of OBS, it's got the virtual camera. So now I'm able to like show you guys in Discord what I'm doing a lot sooner than you would see it in the stream. You guys would always be so far behind me.
Yeah, unfortunately now I gotta keep a window open for the chat now and for this, so I can view both of them.
Right. Yeah. I need to. Oh, see, you clocked it. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, see, you clocked it. Thanks for joining.
I need to figure out if there's a way that I can pipe audio into Discord from the. But that might confuse me because I'm here. I don't know. I have to think more about it.
Yeah.
Oh, here's
I think the video is good enough for now.
Look, I have to fight Dural. That's who this looks like.
As a penguin.
It's like a. It's like kind of like an anime version of Dural. Was that like a thing in Japanese culture right around that time, like metal chicks with boobs, with metal boobs?
That's
Pat's
it.
like, yeah, that totally was.
I mean, that pretty much was.
That was what was in style back then.
Yeah, I mean, they have all the metal people. Everyone liked Terminator, but yeah, I think in terms of the console connections, I think that's where I like the Mister for. Because pretty much everything that I need that's sort of old enough that didn't have like a component cable or RGB natively, I can just get through the Mister through the I/O port, either through RGB or HDMI. So I can just output like I think one of the big ones was Atari, and NES was the biggest reasons I want to get the Mister for, because all those are all native like component or composite. Or sorry, not all native composite or worse RF. So
yeah, Nintendo was weird because it had those two little ports on the side, and it was mono audio.
I was just
and you had to do a little weird thing to actually get it stereo audio if you really wanted that.
Yeah, it was pretty unfortunate back in the day, but I'm glad now we have more options and the abilities to play these games.
All right, so you're just gonna have to chuck a lot of bombs and just get lucky.
Yeah, I kind of do this thing where I line up next to her and then try to. That seems to work usually when I line it up on both sides.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see. I may die. Whoa. There you go. I'm doing okay.
You're doing good.
It's a shame we only got that Saturn Bomberman. We didn't get this or Bomberman Wars.
Oh, I know, right?
Luckily, there's
a lot
quite
of things
playable.
we didn't get.
I mean, luckily, this is quite playable.
Yeah. Like, bulk
Just can't
slash.
understand
Why
it.
didn't we get bulk slash?
Come on, get her. They
didn't really like anime shooters.
No, I wiped myself out. I wiped myself out.
You were so close.
Oh man, that is exciting. Someone's currently developing a Saturn core for Mister. More like several cores.
Yeah,
Right?
they have to tape all those together.
You gotta get all those chips working together. But I mean, it'll happen. Eventually. It's like
more
you
power
can't
to
stop
them.
progress,
Absolutely.
right? I mean, if somebody started on it, they're gonna finish. I'm not gonna lie. I'm disappointed with how the color that's on the stream versus the color that's on my CRT. I watched this, so I'm using XRGB, right? And but it's going through an Epiphan frame grabber, which is YUY2. color mode, or that's like the color format.
Okay.
And so I selected YUY2 in OBS because, you know, you're really supposed to you're supposed to match what your frame grabber is outputting, right?
Did you do full?
Yeah, I've messed around with that. See, and I know there's a little bit of a lag, but I was messing around with that. So like right now, you see the 8, how it's like pink? It's like a really stunning pink on my CRT, but on the stream, it's just kind of like leaving
Dull.
much to be desired. Now I just changed to 709 and full. Here, I'll go partial. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what it is. It's just not, that's the thing I'm not really getting. I'll try default and changing it to XRGB. See what happens there. That kind of looks a little better actually. 709, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the color stuff. I realize.
What do you use for the game capture to capture it out to your capture card?
It's called an
Where's your capture
Epiphan.
card?
It's an Epiphan VGA to USB is what it is. And it's like a really decent, it's like a high-end professional capture card. They're like $300 to $400, and I happen to get it for a really good deal on eBay for not $300. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna go default and keep it on XRGB because that seems to look better than the YUY2.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I was looking on the Mr. core, and
It's one of those things.
apparently what they have so far is looks like there's 8% SH2, 70% SCU, VDP1 0%, VDP2 is 3%, SMPC is 50%, and the SCSP is 5%, and the CD is 0%.
Yeah, so they got a ways to go, but
Yeah, and there's goals to fit the core in the Mr. FPGA.
yeah.
I don't know how doable that will be. That'd be insane if they could do that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be insane, but thing's pretty powerful. We'll see.
We'll see it. Hopefully, a hell of enough RAM for everything though, but we'll see it.
Seriously, that's the issue: is will it have enough RAM?
Yeah, have enough RAM and have the clock speed for that, but we'll see. I imagine they'll get at least something going.
Wait, why am I having to do this again? I thought I won. No,
No,
wait,
it's
you
like
died,
a
remember?
rematch.
I died. Okay.
You blew yourself up.
I blew myself up. That's right. I almost won.
Yes. Oh, yep. Oh, God, you just edged yourself right there.
I know. Oh,
Come
no,
on,
no,
yeah.
no, no,
Oh,
no, no, no.
Come on. No, 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 no.
You know, one
There
of
you
my
go.
problems in this game is when they hit you in the head with the bomb. Like, not when it explodes, but when they just, like, hit you in the head with it, and it knocks you out for a brief moment.
Yeah.
That's like...
Oh, that was a great throw. Okay. Good
Nice.
job.
I'm so close. I'm so close. There you go. Not that I should be proud, because this is easy.
Yeah, but
I
you
do-
threw that bomb
I do have it
right
set.
at him.
I know, right?
Or
I'm
her,
actually
I guess.
finally figuring out how you're supposed to do this. Good. Yes. I was able to beat this game on easy. I feel so
Good job.
accomplished.
But
Good
yeah,
job.
I'm so happy that the Mr. people are now more branching out. Like we have more people into the Mr. now. It's so cool that we have all those, like, because like before it's like, what's the Mr. And now there's like 3 or 4 people in chat. They're like, oh yeah, this is, and they give me news I don't know.
Seriously.
So that's
I mean,
awesome.
when that happens, I can't imagine that I won't jump on the Mr. bandwagon. I'm one of those, like I was telling you, I want it plug and play, so I probably will go through one of those dudes who just puts the whole thing together for you, you know, with all the parts that you need, because
Yeah.
I don't really want to mess. I'm not with kids and everything. I just don't have time anymore for that. So I just want to like get something that's like ready to order.
Fair enough. It's pretty plug and play, so you can just like pretty much plug it in and it's good to go.
So this is what the ending looks like when you are the penguin. He has like drool coming from his mouth because all the little girl penguins are all about him. So technically there are multiple endings to this game depending on which you play as. And I don't know, maybe if you play hard mode there might be a better ending. I don't know. Can't say. I got this game from Mel, my friend Mel, Sega Lord X. He sent this to me as a gift along with some other games. Just sent it to me random. So that was really nice of him. He was getting rid of like spares and stuff like that, so that was really cool.
Nice.
So thank you, Mel. I am playing the copy that you sent me, right there.
That was nice of him.
That was nice of him, yeah. And it's got like a bunch of cool Japanese advertising on the back of the little manual thing, like Humor Network, Hudson Soft stuff, just Hudson homepage, a bunch of cool stuff that we don't get with the U.S. manuals. You can buy like a Hudson baseball cap. That's pretty cool. Cool stuff. Oh, there's even like multi-tap support. You can use the Bomberman multi-tap and controller for this game. So yeah, there is multiplayer for this game. Just not your 10 player that you get.
Oh.
Trying to see how many players are supported with this thing.
25.
I think it's 6. Yeah.
That's still a lot of players.
Yeah, that's still fun, you know.
Pretty good.
So anyway, Ben, what you said you had a lot to say about this game, so tell us what you have to say about this game.
I think it's fun. This one is it's an isometric Bomberman. It's Bomberman. It's Saturn. It's fantastic. It's still fun. You've got all the different challenges with the different. Oh, cat jumped in my lap. It threw off my train of thought, and so it still has its challenge in the way that you have to play the different strategy on the different stages. So, like, say, for example, you're in that stage where you were on, where you have the top level, you could throw the bombs down and try to bump the guy down into that pit and just chuck the bombs down into him. That's one of those stages there. And if you do that in difficult, it gets really interesting because he's trying to do the same thing to you, or they are, that sort of thing. Or if you're in the snow level, they're trying to slip you around and try to basically chuck the bombs at you, and and if they throw them on your head, then you're stunned for that moment, and you have to try to get unstunned and around the bombs that are sliding towards you. So it has some interesting strategy that can be very frustrating at times because of the dynamic of the game, but it's still a lot of fun. It's not your standard Bomberman, but it's still it is Bomberman, but just with a little twist to it.
Right. Someone even mentioned Bomberman Wars. What was the deal with that game? That's the one that I have the least amount of knowledge about.
Bad game.
Bad game?
I don't remember that.
No, I don't know. I've never played it. I heard it's decent, but I heard some people have some issues with it.
Battle mode, survival mode.
Yeah. Oh, also the PS1 core is in development too. That's gonna be great because I don't want to solder in the mode or the X station right now. For that.
That's weird. My entry doesn't have.
I'm trying not to butcher this guy's name. Spangenmensch. Spangenmensch? Did I say that right?
Spangenmensch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sega Lord X is fantastic. He's good guy.
So is this still Bomberman Fight or is this Bomberman Wars?
This is Bomberman Fight. I
don't
own Bomberman Wars.
Oh, I wasn't here when you put the game in, so I wasn't sure the menus. I was trying to debug some stuff.
I see.
There's Penguin Man.
You can see what the different stats are. Yeah, Penguin is like, if I knew what all those different stats meant. Let's see. The bottom one is
you should be the black Bomberman.
The black Bomberman.
Do you have a name or is it just
Black Bomberman. I don't know his name actually.
The black colored Bomberman. He's
mode.
actually my favorite to play as when I play Bomberman.
I always found it interesting that certain things are in English and other things are in, Japanese.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how that works. I don't know if it's maybe like something like, oh, they know what options are, or like everyone knows sound mode or sound and test.
It's rad though that they have a sound test built in. For those of you who like to record this stuff onto mini disc, or I don't know, like I used to record game soundtracks onto tape cassette, onto mini disc, onto all sorts of analog and digital formats back before we were able to just like easily rip game music or go online and just like download an entire soundtrack to a game. Used to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the funniest
Although
thing
this
is,
comes in handy. Yeah.
yeah, I kind of really want this on vinyl though. That'd be kind of neat.
So you can change up your control type. And actually here it says 4-player. So maybe there's only 4-player support. I was reading the back and it's admittedly it's all kanji. So I saw a 6 there and I thought that was 6 players, but maybe that's not what it is.
Maybe there's 6 memory spaces.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, I'm trying to understand what this control pad type means.
Well,
What does that even mean?
Well, it just means that I'm trying to point. It's like over there. You can see that it's just basically switching around your buttons, basically. So you've got.
That's the weirdest way to lay that out.
I know, right? Well, I'm sure it makes more sense in Japanese, but.
Is there only A and B types?
Yeah, that's it.
I think it might just be inversion. So it's inverting the directions you're going. So.
See? Yeah.
So if you hit up, it'll go down. If it'll go down, it'll hit up if you're in a certain control mode. I still don't know which direction is which.
That's great. Switch out your opponent's controls before they start playing.
So what is battle mode? Is that just quick battle?
I'd imagine that's just like playing against your friends or something.
Yeah, and then survival mode is I think you just go as long as you can. You go as long as you can to survive, Let me check out battle mode, but first I'm going to go back to the battle mode options and set it on easy. Battle mode config. Let's see. Something on off. What is that? It's like I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is either. 3-5. Obviously that's like your lives right there.
Round sure.
Yeah. It's so pixelated. I'm having a hard time. Anyway, I'll leave it as it is. We'll go out and we'll try to do battle mode just to show folks what that's all about. But it's the game is very responsive. Like the controls are very responsive on this game, and there's no delay. It's just which makes me feel like most of it is running in 60 frames, per second. You don't get that. You get that 60 frames per second kind of snappiness from everything. I don't know if my capture card is even doing that justice, but so here we've got options. 2 people, people battling it out, a 3-person battle or a 4-person battle. Let's do that. And let's just do, 1 person versus CPU and see how crazy that's going to be. This ought to be neat. Okay, I'm going to be the black Bomberman like Pat said. I won't give myself a handicap. I'm just going to leave it as is. And the computer is just going random now. Cool.
Oh, now we look like Power Stone.
Yeah. I would have to say that Power Stone probably took something from this. With the big explosions and stuff on the map and everything like that, it seems very reminiscent. I like this stage right here.
Capcom stole from Hudson Soft.
I mean, games take inspiration from each other for sure.
I think Capcom actually ended up buying Hudson Soft too. No, that was Konami. Sorry, that was Konami that bought them. But yeah, no, I definitely wish they'd come out with more Hudson Soft games. I think the last Bomberman game was Bomberman R, but that actually was pretty fun. I like that one.
Okay, hold on a second. This is annoying, and I just figured something out. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm gonna press start here, and I'm gonna turn the gamma off on my XRGB because it's just annoying me how washed out the colors are.
Okay. Dave has exited the arena.
He's removing the gamma.
Gamma is being removed. There he is.
It's a little darker, but it's like truer. The color is like truer. So it's like when I play dark games on this thing, like Alien Trilogy and stuff like that, or even Hellslave for that matter, I need to turn the gamma up just because I can't see in corridors and stuff like that. But for like really colorful, bright games like this, I just can't stand having it on because then the color just doesn't look representative of what I'm seeing on screen.
Are you eventually going through like an HDMI adapter? Is that why?
No, so Saturn, the Saturn is JP21 out to the XRGB2, and that is going directly into the capture device. It's Epiphan frame grabber. So the XRGB2 has a gamma setting. It has like a gamma boost on it, and it's very helpful on certain games. Like I say, some games I wouldn't even be able to see where I was going if I didn't have that. But I don't know. I get finicky about it. Like every once in a while, I'm just like, I can't take this anymore. I need to turn it off because it's just anytime I look up at my CRT and the colors look amazing, and then I look at the stream and I'm like, wow, that looks really washed out. Then it makes me want to change it. But I'm very finicky.
I keep forgetting you're not the penguin.
I'm not the penguin anymore. Yeah. I'm gonna destroy him though, if I can. Come on. Get those. Oh, whoa. I want to, like, lock her in, but I didn't do a very good job of it. Oh.
Oh, two of them are almost gone.
No. Oh.
Oh.
It's Konami that bought Hudson. That's why Konami brought out the PC Engine Mini. Got it, yeah. And of course, Konami was one of the biggest publishers for the PC Engine. So, what's up, Ben? You're very silent.
What is up, Ben?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, he was just stunned. He was just stunned at how bad I was. No.
Oh,
You looked speechless there for a second.
Yeah, I had to run and get some water real quick, so that's why I was quiet for a little bit.
Yeah, no problem. That's the great thing about having 3 people here. If any of us needs to tap out for a second, you know, somebody else has it. And I don't know what happened to Sam. He said he was going to pop back in, but I'm guessing he's probably banging his head against the keyboard trying to figure out his job.
Oh, bring it back to the widescreen. I like the widescreen better.
Oh, really? Yeah, but it's stretching the image. I'm gonna get the aspect ratio.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna get the aspect ratio, please.
Yeah, what you should do is you should get it squared off, and then you can have each of you on each of the blank sides.
I mean, yeah.
Like add like a little set, like a little couch.
Okay, guys, we're really breaking the fourth wall with this stream. We're not. We're like inviting the viewers to deal with our technical difficulties with us here. All right.
What kind of stream would it be without technical difficulties?
All right. Let me just see here. Game capture, transform, edit.
So, hopefully everyone's good. I'll ask some questions while Dave's trying to mess around with that. Yeah. Spengaminch said, yeah, it's Konami that bought Hudson. That's why Konami bought out the PC Engine Mini. Yeah, that was a really cool device. I kind of preferred the Astro City Mini. That's what I'm using right now. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like, what are your thoughts on that, Ben?
The Astro City Mini is awesome. I haven't tried it though. I've just basically seen pictures of it. I really want to buy it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's all I've gotten so far on that one.
Yeah, I picked one up. I was meaning to do a review on it, but by the time it was Christmas, by the time I was about to have time for it, I had to do the Saturn competition, and I just didn't have any time for it, and I missed the boat. So I don't think if I put a video now, people would be like, "Oh, hey, look at this new device."
You know what I'm going to do?
But I probably can't buy anymore.
I am just going to take that game capture and stick it behind me a little bit. There. So now you can see, you can still see the chat behind Ben. Is that okay, Ben?
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I like it. It's great.
All right.
Although I really like the stretched image across the new displays, but I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I don't care one way or another, but I know that some people are going to crucify me if I. And I'm just going to move this over.
I was about to crucify you, but luckily you fixed the issue.
There you go.
Yeah, you're good. Perfect.
All right. Okay. Still, wait, the top is doing something weird. There we go. That's better. Okay. We may proceed. All right, so where were we? Okay.
Okay. There you
Me dying. No.
And no, you're doing good. You're doing good. All right. Oh, you're about to die. Oh, no, you're clear.
Oh, somebody just joined us. And you.
Oh,
and I'm not
you died big.
I did die big.
Oh.
So you kind of have to stick around until until somebody wins.
Yeah. It was Ryback, but he just jumped out. Sad.
The Astro City Mini is really quite neat, but I had to pay 190 euros for everything. Was it worth it? I don't know. But it's been fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got one too, right, Pat?
Yeah, I was talking to Ben about that when you're fixing this stuff. I have one, and it's pretty good. I like cotton on it, but I don't know. It seemed more like a desk display that I prefer than an actual game unit to play on. But the arcade sticks are quite neat. I just need to have time to put them together and do some game stuff with it. But we'll see.
Yeah, this look is definitely like more representative of most of the streams on like Facebook and Twitch. Just big game image and chat. And then a couple dudes with the green screens.
Right.
It's cool.
It's cool. My signature though is like the PVM thing.
It's all
That's
good.
how you know it's me. Oh no, I got the
Yes.
thing. I got the thing on me. Like I got the weird directional garbage going on. I can't even try to.
Although.
Oh no. Okay. All right, get out of there.
Although
what?
you are correct though. If you said your signature is the PVM, we can switch back over. It is. I like your couch view.
Oh no,
with the.
Yeah, no, it's
hang
fine.
on,
I like to have both, honestly. Like I like to switch to the couch, or I like to switch to the large view for FMV cutscenes and stuff like that, or like story exposition, or when I'm just not, not paying attention.
You're not feeling it.
I'm not I don't know. Like there are times when you just feel like it needs to be zoomed in, or maybe somebody in the chat says make it bigger. But like I also like to stick with the PVM thing for like the majority of it, because that's kind of like my signature thing, and that way people recognize.
It seemed interesting to switch to the to big view when you went to the 4-player arena. You know what I mean?
Oh, right. Yeah. What is this? Oh, here's the horse. Now I can go fast.
There you go. Perfect.
I gotta get serious. I gotta get serious here.
Plant bombs in the lower arena and then walk to the top.
Is that right?
Yeah, because they don't. As long as they're not on the red platforms, you're good. Okay. Yeah. Throw that. Oh God.
But I was saved by the horse, right?
Yeah, you were saved by the horse there.
I need to. Oh no! They stunned me.
Just jump in the air. Jump in the air.
I think I won.
I thought it'd be kind of a cool idea if we played this
you
live.
did win. Okay.
If we somehow figure out that play this live, we should have ourselves in each of those camera views.
That would
now
actually
that we're in the middle.
Cool. But how would you? You'd have to like tunnel.
Point.
You'd have to tunnel the. You would have to tunnel the controller input somehow, which is a thing. It's It's gonna happen. I know eventually. Somebody was working on that, like a tunneling solution for the controller pad input. There would be latency though. Like even on the fastest, even if you had like the fastest Ethernet connection and fastest internet connection, there'd still be some latency. So I don't know how well it would work, but it'd be interesting though.
Yeah, so you got Penguin, you got Wednesday, you've got a banana rabbit, okay, and a cowgirl.
Sounds like a regular Friday night.
Banana rabbit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you call it a banana rabbit?
I did, yes.
Nice. Whenever they happen to just hit you in the head with the bomb, you just get knocked out for a second.
Okay, you're good right there. All right.
I keep wanting their Nice. I got the run.
Perfect. Yeah, that was a good thing to get. Okay. All right. Good. Land.
I got knocked out. Darn it.
It's okay. You were actually in a good spot when you got knocked out.
Yeah.
Although you walked into a bomb path at that point.
What does jump do? Oh, it makes it so you can't jump. Great.
Yeah, you picked up a no jump.
It's a no jump is what it is. It just has like a little X though.
Yeah.
So
Okay, it's gone now. You can jump now.
And I can jump. That's good. And I'm gonna jump on the horse. Hi ho Silver.
Okay.
I love the little horse guy. He makes it so much easier.
Okay, you are doing good except for that one guy. I think it's the banana rabbit is like in the lead.
Yeah, you know, the thing about the horse though. The thing about the horse is that when you get on the horse, when you throw the bombs, they go a lot farther.
Yeah.
You almost can't control like how far they go.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, so I've noticed that. I've noticed. Oh, I may not be able to jump.
Just stand. There you go. Yeah. Let's see who's left. Nice.
Kind of hoping that he goes. Oh, nice! I got like a huge trail of bombs.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa! No, I'm gonna end up killing myself. All right.
Oh man. Yeah, get out of that area. Get out of that area. Out of that area now.
I
All
did it. Nope. Wait. Ugh.
Oh, you just lit yourself on fire.
I know because I got an email on my phone. Like my phone beeped, and I was like, I keep thinking that it's some kind of an emergency or something like that, and it's not. And
Yeah.
have you guys messed with DreamPie? Surprisingly easy to set up and kind of mind blowing to play PSO. Yeah.
Okay.
I used to, like 10 years ago, I was playing PSO over a PC to DC server kind of thing that I basically used like an old XP machine. I haven't used a DreamPie per se, but it's the same difference. It's just a tinier box doing it. So yeah, like 10 years ago, I remember logging in to PSO over the Dreamcast, and there were a bunch of dudes in Blueburst or whatever. They were just like, whoa, somebody's actually logging on with a Dreamcast, you know? And they all, they were all just like so, you know, amazed. But now it's much less amazing because there's a bunch of folks doing it with a DreamPie. But yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to. I kind of want to get the LAN adapter and just use that. With
yeah,
like
that's an option as well for sure.
Yeah, so I think I want to do that. I mean, it's expensive, but I think it's a similar cost than the DreamPie. I don't know if it's gotten cheaper to make those though.
You just gotta get an actual LAN adapter because there's like two different kinds. One's like the 10, one's like the true full speed LAN adapter, and then another one is like identical to it, but I mean it has the identical RJ. What is it? 45?
Yeah, RJ45.
Yeah, it's got the identical connector, but it's not the full speed. It was like kind of for the internet browser or something like that. In Japan, you know. You know what I'm talking about?
I think those actually don't work with games though. It's only for browsing, I believe.
Exactly. But you get like rip-off artists on eBay trying to sell them like they are the broadband adapter and trying to fool folks. Which is why I haven't gone that route, because I'm just concerned that I'm going to end up with the wrong thing because of like nefarious sales folks. So, but I mean, I realize that's an excuse. Like that's my choice to be conservative about that. But
to be fair, it's like $100 for one of those, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I never did the DreamPie because I actually have a broadband adapter, and that was what I've actually played around with.
Nice. Yeah, I will say though, Pat, having played PSO over the 56K PC to DC server, it played perfectly fine. There wasn't like any lag that I could perceive. It was probably, if anything, it was probably more stable than what ISPs were able to do back then. You know, because you get closer to the theoretical 56K, and the way the game sends packets and everything like that, it actually is designed for it. So I would say if you did do the DreamPi route, you probably wouldn't notice much of a difference between that and using a broadband adapter, honestly.
Probably.
Anyway, but it would be nice to get the broadband adapter just to have it. If you're like a hardware geek, you know, and you want Dreamcast hardware, might as well.
Yeah. No, I'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah. So the dudes got the Ziden and Sega RPG Fan. They got the DreamPi working with the Netlink Zone or whatever. Yeah, Netlink Zone. So you can even use it with your Saturn with a Netlink modem to check, you know, to log into the website, the Netlink Zone. Or it's the DreamPipe, but they've got their own little Saturn page that's like an offshoot of the DreamPipe, and there is technically a way to like send emails between Saturns and stuff like that using the browsers and sharing save files and stuff like that. So using your DreamPi, you just can't use it for the direct dial matchup gameplay. That you have to use a VoIP adapter.
Mm-hmm.
Would be nice if they would just figure out how to make it like an all-in-one solution, you know, but I don't know. Maybe they're working on it. Maybe the DreamPi can like emulate a VoIP adapter. I don't know. Maybe that's possible.
All right, switch us back over to your other display, your screen thing. Let's get you on your.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
There you go. The couch. This is the couch.
The couch.
The couch. And yeah, I did this for Sam. This is this stream overlay is in tribute to or in honor of Sam the SSG, who said he wanted to see somebody do a stream that was like a living room couch. Basically, it's the closest I could get, because I couldn't really figure out how to do that, like from a like overall vantage point. Like, how would you do that? Oh, I got knocked off.
Like, do you do it from like a rear point of view, or
yeah?
Right.
Okay, so I tried that, and Pat will know. I did a stream a little while back of not Magical Hoppers. What's that game called? Pandemonium, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's called Magical Hoppers, I think, in Japan, and that's what came to mind.
That's the good version of Magical Hoppers.
Well, anyway, I did a stream like that, right? And so I kind of did it like with my feet up on like an ottoman and the controller in my hand, and it was kind of like, in order to do that and make it work, it's got to be far away, you know, that you have to be able to see like the whole living room thing, but then you can't see people in it, right? You know, so I did that, and folks did not like it. They were like, oh, it's too small, you know. So this right here, what you're seeing right here in this PVM layout, you're seeing 1024 by 768 is the scale. So it's the frame grabber outputs 640 by 480. Or I should say the XRGB outputs 640 by 480. So I'm doing an integer scale of that. And since this is a 1080p stream, you're basically seeing 1024 by 768. If I went one more integer, it would go right off the screen, and we wouldn't get like crispy pixels, you know? We would get messed up pixels. So that's what I do there. And then with this, it's just whatever. You're gonna get like pixels being the wrong size and stuff here, but you know, it's visually pleasing to some people. We're getting really technical about this. We're breaking the fourth wall on this stream. We're letting, or what would you call it? We're letting people into the backstage to discuss.
They're hanging up backstage.
How we're doing this whole thing, but you know, like
speaking of letting into the backstage, something I've been trying to figure out is, so I've got an STG in the garage, you know, so, and I've been trying to figure out how to shoot footage for a video and of gameplay.
Right.
And so I don't know how to do the video feed, should I do like a direct line video feed so that it's a more clean picture, kind of like what you're doing here,
Right.
with a separate camera, doing like, say, over the shoulder,
Right.
or do I just do simply over the shoulder video feed of shooting of the gameplay? And do I do over the shoulder of me playing while I'm playing the game? I haven't figured that one out yet. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of signal the STV puts out. Like, I don't know what kind of timings it puts out.
It should. I mean, yeah,
It
I
should
would
just be
definitely.
like a Saturn, right?
yeah. Did I say STG? Yeah,
You said
STV.
STV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what
I
it
think you said STV.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
yeah,
I think
that's
so.
it.
Okay, I can't remember. All right.
You might need to. The thing is that it takes in the, because it takes in the JAMA. You might need to get like some sort of JAMA splitter or some sort of active JAMA splitter.
Yeah,
Maybe.
He's got one.
I've got all sorts of equipment to pull the video, audio, everything.
What's that
Oh,
red
'cause-
box you got? It's like that Chinese red box you got off of like AliExpress.
Yeah,
or was it?
it's behind the green screen. Something. Yeah, it's some sort of.
I forget what
device.
it's called, but anyway, I imagine you would just be able to use that, and and then I like the idea. I mean, if you're just asking for feedback, I like the idea of doing
Sure.
like maybe mounting a webcam on top that shows your hands on the deck, or the
Sure.
whatever the sticks, kind of a top down view would be kind of cool, and
Yep.
then like I don't know, that would be cool. Or you could do it or you could do like an over the shoulder, kind of like to simulate what it would be like watching somebody play at the arcade,
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. But you have a lot of options. How exactly are you splitting the JAMA signal though? I'm curious.
So there's on that red box board that I have, there's a way to split the signal from that itself.
Oh, I just want to interrupt
That's
you real
cool.
quick. What I interpreted as lives actually turns out to be how many wins you have to get in the match. So I thought I was giving myself 5 lives. No. It's an endless match that goes on until I chose it was a 5-win match.
Oh, so that's why it's taking forever
That's
on
why
this
it's
match.
taking
Like,
forever,
what?
and it keeps recycling this same stadium because this is the stadium I chose. So,
That's hilarious.
word to the wise. I'm just gonna like reset out to the main menu here, because it is almost time for me to go wake up my baby girl from her nap. But yeah, no. So that number is not lives. It's actually the number of wins required. So yeah, if you were playing this like a party game, and you had 4 people over, and you did set it on 5, then I mean, unless one person really owns it this game, it would actually give you guys like a really extended play, because it could go any one of 4 ways. It gets pretty crazy. And now, as crazy as this game gets, I would say any more than 4 probably would not work. Any more than 4 would just be too much of a cluster. To be able to figure out what's going on, so yeah. Did you guys hear me there?
Oh yeah.
No, you're muted.
Definitely.
I'm just joking.
Ben's just like, he's giving me nothing. He's just like,
Sorry, I'm getting lost in thought, and I'm sitting here thinking, if I put the camera on the hands,
yeah. So I mean, if your webcam can mount to the top of the unit and point down, you get a nice over the top view. Or I mean, if you have a tripod and you can go over shoulder like that would be cool. If you put the green screen behind the unit, right? So let's say you put the green screen behind the STV on the wall. So it's just you and the STV, and then you could have you floating in outer space, or you
it's
could put
just
like
me and the STV.
get a nice neon roller skating rink carpet kind of thing going on with like the confetti on it and everything, and get some nice like overhead flickering neon lights and stuff like that. Make yourself like a nice like dark arcade kind of vibe going on.
That'd be
That would
great.
be
No,
cool.
I got a better one. You should be in an abandoned factory, just everything broken down, just crud all over the place, a bunch of destroyed arcade machines, just you and the arcade machine.
Okay, I have to fill in some information when you just said that. The place that I got this arcade machine is a arcade boneyard, okay?
Really?
Hundreds and hundreds of arcade machines. I can. It's literally right next to where my own warehouse is, and so like literally right next door. And the guy that I bought this arcade machine from, he would let me shoot a little bit of footage, and I can make it really creepy and basically make it to where it's like you know got some creep going to it. Oh yeah, it'd be great.
I can even bring my
That's
camera,
cool.
just take some shots of it, and you can use it as a backdrop.
There we go.
Yeah, that would be cool. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see Pat do his kiosk stream either. I know one of these days.
Oh no,
it's
I'm
gonna
looking forward to that one.
And
too.
until that happens, I'm gonna keep mentioning it because I know that's the only way. He's gonna get so annoyed that he's gonna be like, "Damn it, I have to do this."
All right,
'Cause
the
Dave
files have been
won't-
deleted, so too late. No more kiosk video for you. No, I actually do need to film one more thing of the marquee, because I just got that, so I have to film that, and I should be good to go.
What do you mean
he
you
filmed
just
so much
got
stuff.
that like months ago, right? You got that marquee a while ago.
I did, but I need to get around to filming it.
I just outed Pat for that. Like, I'm not letting him off easy with this. No,
It'll get done. It'll get done eventually.
I mean,
it'll come out.
the truth is, I totally get like Pat leads like a large group of programmers, right? You're like the lead programmer or project lead or something like that.
Yeah, it's a QA thing, and
And then you got
on top of that,
you
I
got
have
editing
the,
2 podcasts, and then you got editing videos and stuff like that. So no, I totally get
the
it.
videos. I really just need to do the voiceover. I have the whole script and everything. It should be easy.
It's my job
I'm
to
also-
give you a hard time, really.
Yeah, I'm just intimidated. I'm worried that the quality might not be good enough.
Oh man, don't
But-
worry about that. Just put it out there, because like if you go on my history of streams, like you go back far enough, it's embarrassing what I was doing like a year ago, even when I had like my face inside like a little PVM monitor. Like it doesn't matter though, you grow from it and it gets better. I think folks will understand, But I just think it's.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing, it's so cool. You see these kiosks posted up on Facebook, as like flexes and stuff like that. And check out what I scored, this kiosk. But I don't see really anybody doing like in-depth videos about it or doing streams with it. And that's where I think it's like you've got something unique that would make for such an interesting stream. Definitely, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be a video more than a stream. It's just like there's no people that do video, like on it and going in detail what's inside of it.
For sure. Yeah, people just kind of like I've seen a few videos here and there, but nothing like I know you would do. I think you.
Yeah,
would do
because
it
I just want
justice.
to like map out all the parts for it, because there's so many different parts and lights on it that die.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and just different like things like the front panel where that light is on the bottom. Where the blue thing between Sonic's eyes.
Yeah.
That breaks so easily, and the people that take it off or do it wrong and they snap it, you actually have to flip. It's annoying though, but you have to flip the kiosk on its side. On like that thing is like about 500 pounds. You have to lean that over and pull the bottom base off to be able to get the rest of that kiosk light on. People don't know that, and they'll yank it out and just break the lighting, and it's pretty saddening.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, but it's all good. I got it all fixed. I had to glue it back together, so looks alright.
Yeah. So, there was like a little chibi version of the metal girl for a second there. So I'm gonna have to drop off here soon. So I'm kind of gonna wrap this stream up with all the usual reminders to folks that in 2 days, Saturday the 20th, Uplink Convention will be live. The whole day it'll be live. But Shiro, we have been invited to join Project Co. Jared of Project Co. Who has an excellent, and I don't know if I would say it's underrated. It's one of the oldest Saturn content YouTube channels. You guys should go check it out. That's Project COE on YouTube. We're joining him to interview Tom Kalinske on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. noon Pacific time, or 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern, if you will. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. If you can manage to get tickets, get them. There's so many other people talking. Modern Vintage Gamer. You've got I think John Linneman's doing a talk. I saw him on there. I saw.
I think is it My Life in Gaming? I think they're doing something too, right?
Yeah, Corey and Triforce, they are doing a talk. You've got a lot of other folks doing talks. You've got artists, all sorts of stuff going on that is really exciting. So we're very honored and privileged to be a part of this. And so come check it out. Check us out on Facebook. That's facebook.com/play SEGA Saturn, which I think is about as appropriate handle as you can get.
And on Twitter as well.
We want you guys to go play your SEGA Saturn. Long story short.
Yes, we do.
And then on YouTube, you're here already, but we're it's SEGA Saturn Shiro on YouTube, because I guess we couldn't get play SEGA Saturn.
I think they just did it for SEO reasons.
Yeah. So and then you can come check out the reproduction stuff that I'm doing on Facebook at SEGA SaturnDave. I have all of the Grandia discs done. I've got everything finished. Basically, I just need to sign everything and number it and pack everything up. And the layout is great, but we can barely see you. Jay Jensen says, layout is great, but we can barely see you. What does that mean? Oh, can you guys barely see?
Okay.
That's the first time. That's the first time hearing that they can barely see us.
Okay.
Anyway,
turn up your screen brightness.
Yeah,
I'm just joking.
Have you tried turning it on? I don't know. But anyway.
I think it's because you're hidden behind a bunch of stuff. It's just your little face.
Oh yeah, sure.
Shirt.
Well, yeah, sure. But this is still an upgrade from what I had before, which was basically just a little circle with my head inside it, right? So you do what you can.
He was in a mirror before.
I could technically take away the Saturn cases, and I might try that. But then you'd see, more of my shirt, or more of my.
Disney's not going to come after you.
You'd see more of my untoned body, and that might be offensive to.
We'll get banned.
We'll get banned. But Jensen, thanks for joining. We're essentially sitting on a couch and just having like a chat kind of thing is the vibe that we're going for with this kind of stream layout. But yeah, where was I? I got sidetracked.
I'm not really here.
Ben's not actually on Discord. This is the power of the internet, the power of technology, is that we are not in the same room, but somehow we are. But yeah, so this was a fun little game to play for a short time. It was perfect for a chatting stream because it isn't a very serious game, I don't think. But it's a good party game, and I definitely would like to be able to get together with 4 people in a room and play the battle mode sometime. That would be fun. Did you have anything you wanted to say to take us out, Pat?
Play SEGA Saturn.
Play SEGA Saturn. Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And join us on Saturn Day.
Join us on Saturn Day for Uplink Convention. We will be getting a podcast out eventually, but I think that's what we've been really preparing for, is just talking to the ex-CEO of Sega.
We'll get one up by the end of the month for sure. I'll get something out, so don't worry. Something will be on update on the thing, so we'll get some podcasting. We did 2 last month, so
that's right. And they did a really good review of the Satiator. So if you guys haven't checked that out, check that out on our YouTube channel. If you're not watching this on YouTube, again, that's SEGA Saturn Shiro on YouTube. Check out the Satiator review that Nick and Pat did together. They tag teamed that review, and it was really good. I thought it was great. So until next time.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys, the script, the editing, everything, I thought it was very, very well done. So, and the
next one's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, and I mean, I just downloaded the latest firmware and menu version, which he just posted like a day or 2 ago, and lots of improvements that are definitely making it better. So, every time he uploads an update on this thing, it gets better. So I know that the price is high; it's way up there, and for some folks that might be too much. In that case, I would probably consider like a Fenrir, which is significantly cheaper. But definitely for those folks who want to leave their Saturn intact and unmodified, it's definitely the way to go. So until next time, thanks for everyone who did join us, and hopefully we'll do more of these. And Pat he'll have his green screen situation basically sorted out by next time, and hopefully he'll be able to join me on the couch here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as they unthaw it from the frozen brick it's stuck in somewhere,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. They got to chip it out with like a little chisel and get into the delivery truck.
I could, and I might take away the game boxes, if folks want to see our man boobs.
Yeah,
or something.
I kind of like the idea of, like, I guess more is less. So maybe get rid of just the desk and the boxes and stuff, and just have like you guys on the couch would be kind of cool. That's just my feedback.
Would the CRT just be would the PVM just kind of be floating there?
Well, I mean, it would be
work?
it would be floating in the air, or like have like something underneath it and have the couch extended, I guess.
Okay.
That's just my feedback, anyways.
Yeah, for sure. Well, anyway, until next time, SaturnDave signing out. Ben over Shiro Ben and Pat Trainoco in the Discord chat. And we had Sam, the SSG, for a moment, but I think he was having technical difficulties. So until next time, play your SEGA Saturn, and peace out.
Later.
Later.
See you guys.